Hello! My name is Abe and welcome back to Enter the Gungeon as the... No. I gotta say, nope, we're gonna reroll that one. I refuse to do another BCDD20T run. However, I will play... screw it, I'm gonna play as the Hunter. I'm not gonna play as the Marine again. We just played as the Marine, so I'm gonna play as the Hunter. Also, I just realized that the screen is a little bit not stretched correctly. There we go. Give me fast scaling on this. That'll, No, hold on. Maybe it's not fast scaling, maybe it's, uniform scaling? That way it's not fast. I don't need the scaling to be fast, I just need it to be good. There you go. Now you're getting that proper resolution. I don't know if, yeah, this is my veto run. I don't know if there's a reason that half the time when I try to launch the game, I, have the wrong kind of pixel shading, scaling happening in Enter the Gungeon, but I think it's sometimes when I stream, and I didn't do it today, but sometimes when I stream I do try to ensure that my computer's resolution is 1080p. Honestly, it just helps everything to go a little bit more smoothly, especially when I'm playing something like Elden Ring, because I've got a downscale for that game anyways. My computer cannot handle that game at, you know, 4K resolution. We gotta get a new graphics card before that happens, but yeah, sometimes you get those black bars unless you go into the options and change the scaling to uniform, and then it's all set. Pardon me, excuse me. Barton Bobrich says, the wheel, am I a joke to you? I don't like, well, I like BCDD20T, but I don't like it today. It's been a few days since I've actually played any Gungeon, so I feel like I need a warm-up before I jump into anything particularly heinous. And also, I kind of just want to have a casual run today. I'm not looking for an ultra heavy-hitting hard challenge of monstrous proportions that I've only ever won like 10 times over thousands of runs. You know, let's keep it a little bit on the down low, shall we? I want something that's a little bit more smooth, you know, something that I can talk through without having to worry so much about all of my actions and whether or not it's all perfect. Give me that sweet Gungeon content, that gameplay, that roguelite action. I did get you before you died. I think if you kill the bullets before they die, you get money from them. I don't know. Anyways, I'm having a good time. I'm excited to be playing a little bit of Enter the Gungeon. I'm also excited to be playing some more Spire at some point. Maybe I'll try to record some of that tonight as well, but feels like there's a lot of people watching Spire lately, and I wanna provide that wonderful card action for people who enjoy it. But I've also been thinking about some other games recently. In particular, I'm not a very big Battle Royale fan. I'm not a very big first-person shooter fan. Well, I mean, I like the games, I'm just very bad at them. But I actually was thinking the other day how fun it would be to maybe play some PUBG or something. And I know that's not everyone's cup of tea, but I've had some good times playing PUBG in the past. I remember playing with Mud and Bays. Oh, so long ago when PUBG was garbage. Oh wait, no, it's still garbage? All right, well, I gotta maybe explain myself a little bit more. If you ask Mud, he will always tell you about the time when I killed him with a car, and I actually do remember that now. He's explained it to me several times that I think I do understand the situations of that. I remember the time when I drove a car into a tractor and it exploded and killed me and Bays. It's a fun time, brings back some old memories. PUBG, I used to play some Secret World? I used to play some it's not Elden Ring. Ring of Elysium. Okay, they both have the word ring in their title, so pardon me for that one. Ring of Elysium was another one that was kind of fun. You would be up on a mountain, like a snowy Everest type mountain situation, and you would have to try to get off of the mountain and get to a point where you could extract, but it's a battle royale shooter, and while you are trying to get off the mountain from by snowboarding down the mountain or hang gliding off the mountain. You're trying to loot and shoot people, and it's a lot of fun. It's a fun experience, and I kind of just want to play FPS for some reason. I've got that itch for a shooter. I mean, like, I played a little bit of Warzone as well when it came out, and that was fun, but again, I'm just not good at it at all. But I tend to have a good time playing as long as no one relies on me to get the kills. But I gotta maybe ask Mud about that. I don't know if he's still in chat. I told him to get in chat before I started the stream, and he was playing a little bit of Rocket League. I don't know what he's doing right now, but I hope he's got a smile on his face saying, yeah, I remember that. I hope he smiles whenever I bring him up in chat anyways. Maybe even if he's not watching, he just gets like a tingle up his spine, and he's like, oh, my friend, streamer Abe Clancy is talking about me, ooh la la. But yeah, kind of just have a weird mood for some sort of a shooter. Quark says, Abe, are you gonna return to Back 4 Blood? You know what, that's also a good game that we should go back to at some point. Haven't played that in a while. That's a fun experience, but shooting zombies, you know, it's not the same as shooting people, especially because there's a lot more like tension and stress. I don't know why I feel like I need that tension and stress in my life right now. You would think that, you know, relieving the stress, would be something that you try to do whenever possible. You don't want to build up that stress, but sometimes you just want a little bit of anxiousness and tension and stress in your life. Sometimes it feels good. Mud says, tingle is one way to put it. You ever play Zelda? You remember that NPC tingle? I don't know why, but my mind just immediately went there. Tingle's one way to put it. Ligma says, PUBG was always so weird with me. The game tried to look realistic, but it looks kind of funny or corny. What I liked, I mean, we're gonna like go back in time a little bit here. What I liked about PUBG was that it was just a distillation of a battle royale first-person shooter. You know, you are in a game with a bunch of other people, you loot guns, you shoot guns, and there's not a lot of like other mechanics getting in the way of that gameplay. Since then, they have added in a lot of stuff that is more, look, I'm just gonna call it more Fortnite-esque, not the actual like building gameplay of it, but there's like emotes and you can dance if you want. There's like, you could dress up as a freaking bunny bulletkin, we're the hunter obviously, but like they added in a lot of that type of stuff to kind of draw in, I think, the younger Fortnite crowd. But that kind of did draw me away from PUBG a little bit. And I haven't played the game in like 4 years. I don't even know if it's any good. Is it, I mean, if the last time I played was any expectation, it's probably not that good yet. It's still got to fix the server bugs. But I don't know, could be fun. It could be fun to go back to it, I think. I kind of feel like playing an FPS at some point just because I got that little itch. You know, every once in a while you just get an itch to play a genre that maybe you haven't played in a while, and this is my itch. Milt Thompson, welcome, says, Kula Limpa MFers. Somebody knows. Somebody knows. He's actually the original Matman. I don't know if you know this, but the developers of Hollow Knight, they basically, the map guy in Hollow Knight is basically inspired by Tingles. They even gave him his own little theme song too. Do, 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 do. Of course, they had to change it. You know, they didn't want to get sued by Nintendo, so they originally had the actual Tingle in the game, giving you maps. And after you bought a map, you would say Kulu Limpa. But no, they had to change it. They had to change it. They had a cease and desist letter from Nintendo Corporation of International World. Bionic Lettuce says the only problem with PUBG is that it's 40 bucks. Is it still 40 bucks? I thought it actually did go free to play, but I guess there is like a mobile version. Nintendo suing people, I'm shocked. They don't, you know, the thing is they don't really sue you. They just send a cease and desist letter, and then if you don't stop, then they sue you. Quark even says, I thought PUBG went free to play. Yeah, I thought it went free to play too. And then if you wanted to pay for things, you could just pay for, you know, a costume that turns you into a freaking bunny rabbit. Ligma says, damn, this looks way harder than Isaac, and that's a big thing to say. You know, I haven't talked about this in a while, but basically, you know, Isaac and Gungeon, that's a popular comparison to make, and there's reasons to accept that comparison. You know, that they are similar-ish games, but in my opinion, if my opinion means anything to you, I think that Isaac is harder, but I'm better at Gungeon. But that doesn't really say much because there are people out there who are better at Isaac than they are at Gungeon. You know, maybe they've played the game longer or something. So it really just depends on the person for the most part. Depends on the experience in the game and everything else. I'm definitely a Gungeoneer as opposed to a crying baby in my mother's basement. But they're both very tough games. Hankapob says, I'm almost surprised Nintendo allows their games to be streamed. I mean, they didn't for the longest time. That's actually a relatively new development, if I'm remembering correctly. What was it, a couple of years ago, Nintendo canceled their Nintendo's Direct streamer organization that people could be a part of. Basically, you would send half of your revenue to Nintendo of America, and they would grant you the privilege of being able to stream their games. I don't know. I don't remember looking up too much into it. I just remember everyone being like, well, this is trash. But since then, they canceled that Nintendo Direct partnership deal, and they actually just allow you to stream their games now. It's actually, it's nice, you know? You don't gotta go through any hoops. You know, you don't have to check with the legal department to see if you can actually play the game. You wanna play some Mario Party? Play some freaking Mario Party, you know? It took them Bunny Bullet is a deep reference. It took them a little while to get to that point where they are actually, you know, recognizing that, you know, letting people stream their gameplay online is not a bad thing and they shouldn't get, you know, twisted up over it, but you know, in a lot of situations, having people stream your game is a way to get other people interested in the game, you know? I'm not saying it's free advertisements, but you know, part of the reason why today I'm even thinking about something like PUBG or first-person shooters is because I actually, for some reason, a video found its way onto my recommendation list on YouTube, and then I didn't watch it because I don't care about really watching too much of that stuff, but it made me think about the times when I was playing it and about when I was actually watching, you know, FPS games on YouTube or on Twitch or whatnot. You know, the good old days. It reminded me of the good old days when I would spend my days thinking, oh man, if only I could make a living for myself on Twitch, shooting noobs in the face with guns. Instead, I just decided to play even more Enter the Gungeon, and now I can defeat this game in my sleep. All right, I will hit you once, because you didn't want to die. You didn't want to die. Quirk says, dude, I got into Twitch just to watch people play Breath of the Wild. This is Quirk. Watching it got me to buy a Switch. So you can play Breath of the Wild. Isn't there a sequel coming out at some point? I've heard that there's a sequel coming out at some point. It would not surprise me if there was one. The frick? There you go. I heard it, then I saw it. Excuse me. Excuse me! Oh my god, now I'm actually looking. What the heck? All right, you know what? There you go, dog. Give yourself a little pet. Now I'm looking at it. I actually have a unread message in Steam from my friend Baze. My old friend, my old shooting buddy. Wow, I have 4 keys. Holy crap. That happened fast. I need to talk to Baze. I need to get him into the Twitch chat so I can have a conversation with him, but I've heard that he actually wrote a book. I don't know if this is actually true, but someone told me once that he wrote a book, and I had no idea. I gotta get him to give me like a signed copy or something. Hold on, let me see what his message is. You joining us or what? I said, I'm streaming right now, because he wants me to join him playing Rocket League, I think. But I need to talk to you at some point, you sly dog. That's what I told him. So I gotta figure out what the whole deal with that is and talk to him. I know that, you know, Mud and him and other people that I used to play games with, they're still playing Rocket League. I know Rocket League after all this time? Jeez, who plays that game, right? I'm not very good at Rocket League. Like, my brain can handle 3D space and everything like that. I mean, I played Baba Is You. I understand the need to think outside the box and sometimes literally just, you know, physically moving words around. But like, I'm just not that good at it. Ligmazed says, sweaty boys play Rocket League. I don't know if Mud or Baze are sweaty boys. I don't know if they are. I've never seen them sweat. I've never seen them. Maybe they're not even boys. Maybe they're girls. What needs ammo here? You need ammo, and then nothing else needs ammo? All right, there you go. Might as well just refill what we have. Fredecto says it's a snow day every day, somewhere in Rocket League. I know that when, I know we could get a synergy with that shotgun, by the way, but actually I like our current run, and I don't really care for the Void synergies. They're pretty okay, but I know that what the hell was I gonna say? Oh, I remember back when Snow Day was a mode that came to Rocket League initially, and everyone was a fan of it, and we were playing it a whole bunch. And then they being Psionics, decided that they wanted to maybe get rid of the Snow Day playlist. Everyone in the freaking Snow Day community was like, no! We all love the Snow Day! Don't get rid of the puck! They started like a petition like, please don't cancel Snow Day, we love Snow Day. And then I think that as a result of that, Psionics decided to keep the Snow Day playlist. Made everyone very happy. Quirk says, Abe, you should play Patrick's Parabox. It's like Baba Is You, but spatial. I've heard good things about it. I've seen it being played ever so slightly, and I actually did get a code for it, so I will probably do a let's look at of that game at some point and then maybe actually play it. You never know. I have a few games that I've gotten codes for recently. I'm trying to build up a code queue so I can record like 7 to 10 videos in a day, and then we'll have another week of like let's look ats. Because when I did the last ones I did, it was like, you know, Nimbatus, the space drone simulator, and oh god, what were the other games that I played recently? I did one on Morph Blade because I just wanted to play it because I knew it was going to be a good game, and there was something else in there, I forget. But basically, when I was doing those, I said, I kind of want to do these like every day if I can. No, that clearly did not happen because I have so much to do that I don't really have time to do Let's Look Ats that much, but I want to do at least, you know, a week at a time, potentially. Like I do, you know, well, whatever. I do like, you know, maybe 7 to 10 of them at a time, and then they go up for a week, and then, you know, maybe we take some time off, then at some point we come back and we do more. I want to keep doing more of those. Again, just wish that I had maybe a little bit more time to kind of do it. Excuse me, Bard says, have you played Backpack Hero? I don't even know what that is. So no. I mean, there's plenty of games that I haven't played, but I should probably check out, especially things that are kind of hot off the presses. It's new, so people want to play it. I mean, we can talk all day about how I feel that early access is, at this point, probably a negative for a lot of video game development, at least from the player's perspective, because, you know, let's say Backpack Hero is like the next big roguelite, and it comes out in like 2023. By the time it comes out, everyone's gonna be sick and tired of it, and I'm not gonna want to play it myself. So like, when do you, Let's Look At is fine because you can see if a game is good and then come back to it maybe at some point in the future, but in a lot of situations, the early access development is just kind of frustrating. You know, I want to play a game when it comes out, so I'm going into it fresh. And then honestly, from like a streamer's perspective as well, you know, are people really going to be playing a lot of, or really be interested in watching a lot of content for a game that maybe hit 1.0 recently, but a game that has been in early access for like, you know, 2 years? Maybe it depends on the game and the streamer, of course, but if people are sick and tired of it, they're not gonna maybe watch as much as they otherwise would, so it makes it harder for a streamer, someone who maybe wants to play the game and experience it for themselves, but then wants to also get, you know, in on the ground floor of something that could draw in some, you know, potential viewers and whatnot. You gotta think about that sometimes. Early access just paying for a company's alpha beta testing. I mean, here's the thing. In many situations, that's not even necessarily a bad thing. I mean, I'm not gonna say that indie games should release in a perfect state or anything like that. They kind of need testers. I think that's perfectly acceptable. But more so, it's just the overwhelming amount of content that people expect from, you know, early access games that kind of just becomes overwhelming for people who don't necessarily want to get overwhelmed with that content. Right, I also played Void Bastards, which apparently people really enjoy. They like that game, but I think it might be a little bit of a slog after a while, because it seems like the gameplay loop is pretty simple. Ebonic Lettuce says, I just figured out how to cheese bosses on Loader and Risk of Rain. Oh, I have no blanks. Literally just hold M2 and M1. One of these days I want to try a Risk of Rain Loader run. Shotgun affinity. While also being dual wielding power saws. Dun-dun-dun. I think that would be fun. We buy these keys and then there's nothing else to open. We had a lot of keys on the floor. Let's gun munch and then get the heck out of here. I will dump the... I'll dump the crossbow at this point. Backpack here is an itch.io inventory management roguelite. I mean, it sounds kind of like... What's the shipping man simulator? What's that game called? Oh right, Loader is Punch Lady, not Multi. Right. I'm dumb. Wrong. I actually never really played Loader in Risk of Rain. I don't really like the melee. Although I do apparently like power multi for some reason. Oh, we need the ammo. What was I saying? Kind of forgot what I was saying. Literally just forgot. Yeah, we got a lot of keys. I'm very happy about this. We definitely did not need to buy the keys. I forgot that we had the hat of getting more keys. Bonic Lettuce says Accurate is better at melee. Accurate is actually really garbage at melee. What's interesting to me is that I actually feel like Accurate is a very good character to get the Visions of Heresy on in Risk of Rain 2, and then you don't have to worry about your melee at all, because you don't have a melee, you can just stay at range. Anyways. Goodbye. Goodbye. Anyways, what the hell's going on? Nothing much is going on with me. I'm just having a good day, having a good time, playing a little bit of Enter the Gungeon, hoping to have a good run here. This run seems pretty okay. We've got a shotgun synergy and no shotguns. Really makes me think I should have bought the Void Core shotgun like 2 floors ago. Wow. So you're already jammed, huh? That'll do it. I do hate that you immediately summoned a new dog. Right when I killed the old dog. Same as the old dog, worse than the new dog. Wow. I mean, thank you, dog, but also thank you, Rand. We got 3 items in that one drop. That's incredible. Incredible! You have Icebreaker? You're right, I do have Icebreaker, but... Here's my opinion of Icebreaker. I'd rather use I mean, we got Devolver. Devolver's a very good gun for dealing with big enemies like that, too. We have 2 weapons that are actually pretty decent for tough, annoying enemies. Dun 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 dun. Sigmunder says, I think it knocks onto AAA developers. People are used to paying half-done games, paying for half-done games. AAA developers see that people tolerate it, and garbage gets released. Yeah, I can't say you're wrong about that. It's kinda true. Honestly, we don't need Skeleton Key. We have infinite keys in this run already. We don't need to get cursed in order to have more keys. Dum, 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 dum. Let's just make sure that we actually, you know, open up some freaking chests here. Nitro Dog, welcome to the stream. And without as well. Ah! That's a lot of bullets really quickly when I flip the table. We got keys, we got HP, we got infinite keys and HP. Let's go fight our boss. We really don't have a very good boss killing weapon right now, but Vertebrae K and Void Core Assault Rifle are still probably our best options. Okay, really dislike the fact that sometimes we put out frozen water like immediately. Gotta say, I'm not that pleased with this. You're the real one? Holy crap, you're at the bottom of the screen. I don't like that. feel like this is one of those situations where you can kill him? I mean, I knew you could kill him. I didn't know you could kill him with, I don't even know where the boss is anymore. I didn't realize that you could kill him with a, Please change weapons. With this? That's amazing! I thought they literally couldn't take damage from anything except for like AoE effects. I didn't realize it could actually be targeted by an auto-targeting beam. That's crazy. That's cool. So I can just hold down the fire button and completely cancel out all of these claymores. Yo, that's so good. Now, of course, you're freaking invisible. Okay, I need this gun. This is a fight where we're actually changing between guns frequently. Sometimes it happens, you know? Anyways, yo, that's cool. It's a little synergy I didn't even realize existed at all. Oh God, so much water. Dude, I gotta get rid of the water gun. Well, if I get rid of the water gun and we find a... That's not water. If we get rid of the water gun and we find a black market, we can't well, you know what? We can't get an item for free, but we can still access the black market. But I'm just gonna be honest with you. The fact that I'm getting ice, it's because of the cold 45, by the way. Icebreaker? Yeah, it's because of the icebreaker. Cool visual effects, by the way. But because we're getting ice, I really don't feel like we want Mega Dowser at all. Although we can make a pretty sick looking ice rink here. Yada da 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 da. Although I'm immune to the ice effect now all of a sudden. I have no idea why. Oh, now I can slide sometimes. It's weird. I don't know why, I don't really know why the ice doesn't let me slide on it in many situations. Like, look at this. I can't slide on this little patch here. I guess if you put water on a goop that's currently in the process of drying, it has to fully dry out. And while it's drying, you don't slide on it anymore anyways. Highly strange. I don't quite understand. Weird. Anyways, let's get the heck out of here. If only we had a puck, we could play some Rocket League in the Mind Flayers arena. All right, let's go. Yeah, very strange interaction with the water and the liquid. As soon as the water starts to dry out, you can't slide on it until it fully dries out again. Very strange. Very strange. Oh, I really don't want to be using freaking alien sidearm, but you know what? I feel like the weapons that we've found so far in the run are not like a 10 out of 10. But they're all like individually good enough. And really the, if anything, Raiden Coil's been a pretty good 10 out of 10 for us. Just something solid that does a lot of damage. By the way, there's a blank man. If only I had an active item. Yeah, Raiden Coil's been pretty good. A lot of our other weapons, though, yeah, a bit tough to say. Anyways, Ligma says, now I know what this game reminds me of. There's a mobile game called Soul Knight. It's like a pocket version of this one. I'm not surprised that there's rip-off Gungeon games for mobile. How did that happen? Guys, they ripped off my Gungeon. Let's get rid of the ice water. I don't want to slide anymore. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I mean, how often do video games just get completely ripped off and uploaded to like the game stores? Is that still something that happens? Are developers still worried about their games being like completely ripped off and uploaded to game stores? I remember it used to happen. Well, to an extent anyways. Okay, we got a lot of keys in this run. Too many keys, too many keys. Why dodge into the enemy? I was on fire and I was like, I gotta go somewhere. Still a thing? Guess it depends on what the game is and where it is. I'm sure a lot of the popular games get ripped off all the damn time, but no one's ripping off Gungeon anymore. It's not that popular anymore. Oh, I love getting a free raid and coil shot out, especially when I have no ammo for the gun. Oh, okay. You shot me when I walked into the room. Hey, Yunin, welcome to the stream. Hey, we got a blank companion now. Let's go. Eat it. I love getting my blank companion friend. He can actually do something for me now. I think it would be really cool if, when he's on cooldown, he becomes gray, like he loses all of his colors. It would just be a very easy way of being able to determine if you have the charge on him. Hey dog, come here. Don't mind the explosion. He's fine. Ah. Pew 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 pew. What the heck? I mean, honestly, raid and coil is just fine to have with chance bullets in general. Look at that. Now this could be funny, because we could get a ton of just like free shots from using the alien engine. How about that as a, the heck, we found a secret room. How about that as just a mod for Gungeon? You use alien engine, but you have chance bullets on all the other guns in the game, so you just randomly get shots out of your weapon. Life orb, your soul is mine. Okay, well that's another item to sell in about 2 seconds when we find a cell creep. Oh wait, we already have. Is there a gun muncher? No gun muncher? There's a secret room in here we'll check out. Yo, charge shot I think we need to buy just for the munch potential, or rather the chance bullet potential. It's a turkey. We got 3 familiars on this run so far. We gotta take the RPG too. Now I'm just thinking about it and I'm like, okay, we wanna build as many synergies as possible with not remote bullets, with chance bullets. It's like, I'm gonna get rid of any weapon that doesn't have a good bullet effect. It's like, I'm gonna get rid of the Cold 45. I'm gonna get rid of the Vertebrae. I'm gonna get rid of Devolver Gun. I'm gonna get rid of Icebreaker, M1911, and Alien Sidearm. Now, and you know what? I'm also gonna get rid of the Void Core Assault Rifle. Now this seems dumb until you realize, now I'm only gonna get like explosives out of the alien engine, and if we can keep this thing filled up on ammo, this will be all that we need. I might buy the Winchester though, it's hard to decide. But like, oh, if we can just keep firing shots. Okay. It's not working as well as I would have liked. I'm out of blanks too. Okay, yeah, honestly, like, I think I just have to use a different weapon. I think I made a mistake going for the not the charge shot, going for the synergy with chance bullets firing all of my weapon effects. I don't think it's actually working correctly. No, I think it's working correctly. It's just not that good, which is a very big shame. I mean, we're getting a lot of those effects from the beam weapon that we have, but we're not really getting as many other shots as I would like. Like, we're not. So I'm just gonna buy a weapon just to have it. You know, we're not getting too many free RPGs, which is what I was hoping for. Basically, what I want is just a stream of RPGs. So let's see. Sell this, because we don't need it. Oh, we've got the shotgun affinity synergy going on here, which is nice. And we don't need anything else. Let's get the heck out of here. Ligma says, man, mobile game ads are the worst. I feel like those are the only ads I get on YouTube anymore. Oh, what the heck? Fired me backwards so fast. I definitely feel the pain with bad ads. Might not be my my best Gungeon performance. Ligma says that those and political propaganda ads. You see, I never get any of those. But I think the reason why I don't get any of those is because I run on. I basically have all personalized advertisements off. I pretty much run in like a private window when I'm watching YouTube or anything like that. So I think what's happening. No, it's the bad one. I think what's happening, at least for me, is they don't know that I'm on any of their like demographics. So I don't think that's. I think that's why I don't get any political propaganda ads, because they're like, I don't know who this person is. I don't want to. Look, we got a limited amount of funding here. We can't just give ads to everybody. They've got to be a 20 to 30-year-old male who lives in the United States of America. If you can't even give me that, then I don't want to spend an ad on them. And then, you know, like video game ads and whatnot, they're just like, are they breathing? Yeah, send them an ad. Are they watching a video game? Yeah, send them a video game ad, please. Like, they don't give an S. They don't give a hoot, let's say. What the heck? It's another dog. Did I just forget to kill you? I may have forgotten to kill you. Would really love it if I was getting more like RPGs and whatnot. Got to admit, it's kind of disappointing how few actual like cool shots I'm getting out of these guns are. And now I'm getting like multiple charge shots. What the heck do I know, right? Yes, more grenades, please. I don't think that coolness actually has any effect over what you get out of chance bullets. I think it's just a built-in chance. I think I remember trying that once before, doing like a custom run where I have all the weapons in the game and I have like an alien engine. And I think basically this exact run that I'm trying to build here. And I remember trying to make it so that I could get more procs of the effect and it never working properly. Okay, lots of explosions happening here. I don't even know what hit me on that one. I think I also remember doing something similar with crit shots. I think what's strange about the Vorpal gun and the Vorpal bullet item is that Vorpal bullets I don't think scales off of coolness, but the gun does? Is that right? Might be right, I don't know. Yeah, I think I remember once, you know, a long time ago looking into stuff like that and being very surprised that things don't always scale the way you think that they would scale. I think it gave me money, thank you very much. We need to go buy some health at some point. I've been taking a lot of damage on the run, but I'm trying to like, pardon me, I'm trying to play in a strange fashion and force a weird synergy. But it's still fun. All right, so let's go to our shop real quick. There is ammo. We gotta fight this boss as well, but we have flight now, so it's gonna be a lot easier to do. And just give me the charge shot. Why did I just walk into a bullet? This has definitely not been a solid performance. Don't watch this run and think, wow, this Abe guy really sucks at Gungeon. Because I mean, like, yes, but also, I think I'm just off my game today. Off my Gungeon game anyways. Hopefully my Spire gameplay though is off the chain. Off the planet. Captain Planet. I think also my decisions have not been particularly amazing. I think the decision of trying to make a infinite RPG alien engine did not quite work out as well as I wanted it to. Scouter doesn't show the Fusilier's health. Did it? Now that you mention it. By golly, I think he's right. Really? You're jammed? What's really surprising about that is that we're not that cursed. Oh, thank you. Should've probably just switched over to that weapon, honestly. I kind of forget that it exists sometimes. 100 ammo in it. Give me that and, you know, give me the Winchester. Didn't I buy that? I did. Yeah, I feel like I need to look into how chance bullets works. Figure out how to like manipulate the chance to get like a cool bullet to replace your other bullets. Because I would love to get bullet replacements basically all the time. You know, stout bullets is actually pretty good. Makes the beam do way more damage, so I'll take it. And then let's fight the boss. Let's also use the, I don't know, freak man. Use charge shot. Oh, you know what? We got faster reloads. We can probably use RPG. There's also probably a time where using the alien engine is probably acceptable. Might be a third one. Yeah. Slight damage reduction on the physical RPG shot. It looks like it's half damage at range, because the shot goes from 25 to 50 damage when I'm up close. I didn't realize it was that much of a difference. But it's a damage upgrade just by having the stout bullets, though, in the first place. I wish I had an ammo drop, though. I'd love to go down to the next floor with full ammo and the beam gun. Because I know that beam gun is going to be amazing. It should have like what, plus 60% damage or something silly like that. Yeah, that's enough. That's enough for me to be excited about it. Do I get ammo back by dodge rolling? Like, look at that. That's what I want, just at all times. Give me beams, give me charge shots and RPGs, please. Oh, good stuff. Let's get the heck out of here. Was there ammo? There is ammo. You know what? If I said I wanted ammo, let's buy some ammo. All right. I may have spent a lot of money. Whatever, we only have 96 shots, but hey, we still have the damage bonus. Should be good enough, right? Let's go this way. There's no real way of knowing the correct direction just from that opening area. All right, we used a lot of ammo, but that's an annoying room, so I'm happy to do it. And now we're out of ammo. Now I hate life. Just trying to hope that I'll get like a random cool shot. Cool shot. No, we're out of cool shots though. You know what would be cool in this run though? Freaking duct tape, man. I'd love to have me some duct tape. Duct tape two of these shotguns together, have a super shotgun. Gotta be a little careful though. Gotta be careful for my own, like, play, which has been pretty poor today so far. So much knockback from these guns though. I guess that's probably stout bullets. Okay, give me ammo. Raiden coils charged up and ready to go. Why do I feel like the damage bonus isn't really applying to Raiden coil? I mean, I hope it is, from stout bullets, I mean. I feel like stout bullets should be more of a damage up on this weapon, but I guess it is. You know, we are in freaking bullet hell, and it's still like a viable weapon, so it's probably good enough. You know what? Never been a more perfect opportunity to blank and freeze. I thought that was the alien engine for a second. There are times when I wish the gun, or wish the game did give you like 3 different favorite guns instead of just 2. I'll put more into the Raiden coil, I don't care. Whatever, it's getting the job done. It's getting the job done. Oh yeah, you know what? That's also a very good point. I also do get a lot of car commercials on YouTube. I hate to break it to these companies. I'm not really in the market for a brand new vehicle. But man, car companies spend a lot of money on ads. Good gracious. And yet, I don't know anybody who buys a vehicle because of the ad. Anyone buying a vehicle is gonna be looking at things like features and safety and whatnot. They're not just gonna be, well, you know, I saw an ad for a truck the other day. I decided to buy it off of the ad alone. I guess they're just looking to, like, hook the suckers with those ads, huh? Ask your doctor about alpha bermudatane. It's like, who's actually watching a television advertisement and then going to their doctors and said, hey doctor, would you recommend alpha butazane for me? And the doctor's like, you came in with a rash. This treats erectile dysfunction. Are you sure you want me to prescribe this to you? Well, the TV told me to ask you about it. All right, I'm gonna give you a double dose prescription. Advertising is just stupid. Bubonic says, I swear every Ford ad is for an F-150. It's like their flagship, so their flagship trucks, so of course they're gonna try to, you know, encourage people to buy them. But who's looking at car ads for a car? Ask your doctor about our brand of Tylenol. You can't call it Tylenol, that's a name brand. You gotta call it by its generic name, acetaminophen. Excuse me? Sigmunder says F-16 equals plane, F-150 equals car. Who numbers these things? You wanna know what I'm pissed about? Gun manufacturers, because every, you know, battle royale in existence has the same like 10 guns. And who the hell numbers those things? Okay, because you have a freaking, okay, you have an M24, which is a sniper rifle. You have an M249, which is an LMG. You've got the M416, which is a rifle. The oh God, what is it? 146, which is another rifle. Like, those numbers don't make any sense to me, but you gotta know what they are because freaking every video game under the sun has like the same 10 guns in them. They all have an a Vector, an M149, an M246, an M, you know, why is 6 afraid of 7? Because 7 ain't 9. That's what you should be asking. Who the hell decides that every game has to have the same freaking guns in them? Why can't it just be called rifle? M1. What's the burst fire rifle in like PUBG, the 146? That's what I don't understand. Why is it all M? You know, call it by like some code word, call it by like usability case for it, you know? When everything's a freaking M in a series of numbers, how is anyone supposed to keep any of that BS straight? You're just supposed to learn it. You'd know it if you actually played the game. Sorry, pardon me. M quadratic equation. M to the power of 4. Did you hear about the new gun they're adding to PUBG? It's called the M negative B plus or minus the square root of 2b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Oh my God, I actually think I butchered it. Hold on. It's negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. I think that's what it is. Is that right? That sounds about right. Look, I haven't had to actually know what that is ever. They lied to you, okay? Teachers lied to you. You do not need to memorize the method for determining the XY intercept on a graph. The equation, you know, maybe if you go back in time and for some reason you don't die to like scurvy or something, you can, you know, wow the scientists of the day. Otherwise, it's not quite that much useful information. You can just look it up at this point. Go to wolframalpha.com and type in your question. It'll answer it for you. I learned the other day that Wolfram Alpha converts to units that you wouldn't otherwise think it could. Like, you can talk about apples. Like, how much energy is there in an apple, and it'll tell you. It'll be like, well, that has this many calories, which is this many watts, and, you know. I was very amused that Wolfram Alpha gives you the capability of talking in kind of arbitrary units. Anyways, hey, Gungeon. For those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more, check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support me at any of the links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Enter the Gungeon.